welcome to the Last Shot Show. My name is Matt Brown. This is John Lambert. We're going to talk about sports because we're bored. We've only got two different things that we're going to talk about today. The first being the football weekend that was. We're going to talk about the 4 games in the divisional playoffs, what we've learned, and we're going to look forward at the championships. So first off, we've got Seattle versus the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons winning, beating Seattle. Let's go. What do you think about it?
That game, I mean, I know I picked the Falcons last week. I didn't even know why. I had no rationale behind it. I mean, they have home field advantage. That was a good, intense game. Seattle proved that they're worthy of potentially being the NFC Championship game, maybe Super Bowl if they got past that game. And the Falcons got the gorilla off their back, but now I want to say they got the monkey off their back, but now there's a gorilla coming, and that gorilla is called the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh.
What's your take on it?
Alright, so here's my thing. Seattle should have won that game.
Go on.
And Seattle should have won that game for this reason. There is no way how after that final touchdown that they scored, they should have burned more clock. They had more clock to burn.
They did melt a lot of that clock,
Pete Carroll,
in the process of getting down the field.
With that timeout, with the timeout, if he does not call that timeout, Seahawks win the game. And they get the ball back with 6 seconds to go, and then you go into victory formation, and then that's the win.
I like the way you think, sir, because Pete Carroll's done this before. Texas, USC.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go for 2. I got timeouts. Timeout before the 2. What was that? When Texas beat them, that still bothers me. Pete Carroll calling timeouts. I'll agree with that.
I don't think that. I mean, Pete Carroll, you're a decent coach, but why? You let your team down.
But did you really think Matt Ryan was going to do anything with, like, however, 40 seconds or 30 seconds left? Whatever it was.
I thought that Matt Ryan would Matty Ice, he would show up at in some sort of aspect. He did, and he did well.
Tony Gonzalez was wide open. What the heck was that?
Tony Gonzalez is always
receiver
open.
You have to cover
is Tony Gonzalez.
Wide open.
Why is Tony Gonzalez always open?
Why don't discount double dip? No one got that.
Nobody. If you played Madden 2005 America, and you know it, then you should know what discount double back.
So no one even knows that.
New York Jets, 2004 New York Jets. We know that
Anthony Beck is a force in that game.
Yes, he is, because I throw the ball to him
every play.
Every play.
Every play.
Anyway, we're gonna go to the next game, which was Houston at the Patriots. What have you learned? I've learned. Let me go first this time. I've learned that when you play Tom Brady in the cold, that Tom Brady will win all the time, every day, day in, day out. Tom Brady is a boss. I mean, did Houston really show up for that game? Not really. Did J.J. Watt show up for that game? Not really. It was kind of boring, and it was expected that the Houston Texans kind of just walked into the playoffs as a 3 seed.
They limped in.
They kind of limped in like horrible children.
What does that mean?
I have no idea what that means. They limped in like a peg leg pirate.
Okay, I'm stopping you right there. Oh, that was terrible.
But anyway, I've learned that New England Patriots, they are a force to be reckoned with, and will come out of the AFC.
I agree with you and disagree with you because no one's a bigger Tom Brady fan than I am. Because I've been on his side since 1999. Not many people can say that. Okay,
remember, he thinks that Tom Brady is the best dressed, best looking man.
Best looking person.
Shout out to Jenny Noonan.
Anywho, we've already done this.
Who does not watch this show?
No, not chilling one. Yeah. Anywho, Tom Brady.
I bet.
I have a new theory on Tom Brady that I was thinking about today. That you say he's good in cold weather, he's unstoppable in cold weather. Tom Brady, this year, I think, in the playoffs is going to be unstoppable, and obviously we'll talk more extensively about that later. But lately, Tom Brady hasn't had the talent like the years he lost to the Ravens. He lost to the Jets. Not the Giants. The Giants thing to me was a complete and utter fluke. The first Giants Super Bowl, David Tyree. Send your thank you letters to him, Giants fans, not Eli Manning. But anywho,
Giants fans should send their thank you letters to the defensive line.
David Tyree.
Defensive line?
David Tyree doesn't catch that. He doesn't catch that ball game.
But if Tom Brady got sacked 3 times that game.
Send your thank you letters.
3 times he got sacked that game.
Send your thank you letters to Asante Samuel, who dropped a game-winning interception on that drive too. Anywho, Patriots. Tom Brady didn't lose that game. Anywho, But ever since that game, the Patriots have been, no one wants to say this, but it's 100% true because it's Bill Belichick and his Patriots, they've been rebuilding. They have been, when they lost to the Jets, they lost to the Ravens in the playoffs, they lost to the Giants again in the Super Bowl. They've been a rebuilding team, and I think they're finally, that defense is gelled, they're experienced, and they're now a force to be reckoned with. They're not a weak defense anymore. The rebuilding is done. The Patriots are back, in my opinion. And the Texans are not a worthy opponent.
Okay, the Texans aren't a worthy opponent.
They just weren't. It was just a beating. That game was like it was just like
watching a Pop Warner game.
It was like watching a kid hold out another kid's head, and he's like, and you just, it's not even close. Yeah, exactly what you just did there.
I don't think that the Patriots are back yet because if Gronk needs to be healthy, they need to have Hernandez was hurt. Hernandez was hurt. Gronk was hurt. Everyone.
They're fine.
I don't think that they
almost won the Super Bowl without Gronk. Because he played, but he wasn't there.
Keyword, almost won the Super Bowl.
Still.
Almost won
the Giants coming to town in the Super Bowl? No.
Okay, let's move on. Baltimore and Denver, in that overtime, epic overtime, double overtime, I learned that Peyton Manning will not win another championship ever. That's what I learned.
That's what you learned. I know that from. Can I rant now?
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the floor. Peyton Manning. You, like RG3, are too lovable, and nobody wants to lambaste Peyton Manning. Here's the thing that no one has mentioned in sports since the Ravens-Broncos game. Peyton Manning, you rolled out right. You threw an interception across your body that cost your team in a conference championship game. Does this sound familiar to you? Mr. Brett Favre did this too against New Orleans Saints, and he was lambasted for being careless with the football. Peyton Manning, you are careless as well, just like Brett Favre. You deserve to be lambasted. You are Alex Rodriguez, but you are lovable in person. You don't know how to win in the playoffs. You beat Rex Grossman in a Super Bowl. You beat Tom Brady in the playoffs when you came back down 21-3. Great, that's the one achievement you have in all of the playoffs, and then you went on to beat the Bears, who were obviously not worthy of being in the Super Bowl that year, when Rex Grossman is your quarterback.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You don't know, you're not clutch, you're the best regular season machine there's ever been. I'll even give you that over Tom Brady. But when it comes playoff time, you choke. Just like Brett Favre choked against the Giants in 2007, he choked against the Saints in 2010. Everyone wants to give Peyton Manning a hug, just like RG3, when he deserves criticism for that throw. I don't blame the coach Sean Fox. I mean, they should have gone with 31 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they should have gone for it.
They learned the lesson the '98 Vikings learned.
Yeah.
But other than that, Peyton Manning, don't throw that ball. Careless.
Finally, we got the San Francisco 49ers, who totally beat up the Packers.
Yeah, that wasn't even a contest.
It was
Colin Kaepernick. Your prediction was right about
Colin Kaepernick. I said last week. I said that I believe in Colin Kaepernick and that he will run all over
and he did.
The Packers.
Good call.
That offense will not be stopped. They are going to go to Atlanta and beat the Falcons.
So
that's my pick.
Moving on to picks now.
All right, so we've got the AFC, NFC championship games. Obviously, I just picked the NFC one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. The Dirty Bird stops here.
Jamal Anderson ain't coming into the field.
No.
Chris Chandler is 75 years old.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 49ers.
49ers.
I would say 35 to
20. I'd give them 14.
35
or 17. Because Matt Ryan will throw the ball for like 250 yards or something like that, but they won't score.
And Turner the Burner, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, what happened?
Where is he? Hardcore Frank Gore of Turner the Burner is what you're saying. I stole your line.
That's my line.
Yes, I know.
Hardcore Frank Gore. Hardcore Frank Gore. All day, every day, running up the middle, and will score 2 running touchdowns. Kaepernick will throw for 2. I think Kaepernick will throw for 2, run for 1. Maybe he'll throw for 3.
49ers ball. I mean, they're just a superior team to the Falcons. End of story.
End of story. Moving on.
Patriots, Ravens.
Patriots, Ravens. Okay, so America, I was wrong. I thought that the Denver Broncos would beat the Ravens, and I will not be wrong this week. I have the Patriots winning. Ray Lewis will lose in fantastic fashion. They basically got the game on a platter this past week.
Peyton Manning gave it to him.
It's like, here's the game, playoffs, yay.
Yeah. Ray Lewis didn't.
I feel that the Patriots will let them know who is the beast in the AFC this game.
I'm not actually going to agree with that statement, but I'm agreeing that the Patriots are going to win the game. I think that this game is going to be a low-scoring game. I think this game is going to be Patriots 16, Ravens 14 type, just like last year.
So 2 touchdowns and a safety.
I see a touchdown and 3 field goals for the Patriots. I see the Ravens stepping up their game. I see this being a close, knuckles to the ground, just want to beat the other opponent type affair. But I see the Patriots coming out successful just for the sheer reason it's in Foxborough.
Just for the sheer reason that it's Foxborough. It's going to be cold, y'all. So if you're going to Foxborough, my good friend David Holshwood-Thorne, who's an amazing Patriots fan, shout out to you, because he's in a wheelchair, good friend of mine, goes down, and he's in the trenches with at the game. So, like, it's going to be cold. So
I did just say the Patriots are an unstoppable machine, but the Ravens are going to try to clog that machine. And they won't be successful in the long run, though. But it's going to be a close game.
It is going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I don't think so! I think that... Hey, Manning, I'm just kidding. I think that Tom Brady will just show the Ravens who's the boss in the AFC. And I think that now that we can't get our Broncos, Patriots, that's what everyone wanted.
Peyton Manning can't even get that.
The winner of that game is going to be. Basically, it is going to be.
But the 49ers have proved that they deserve to be in this conversation.
Now that the Denver Broncos lost because everyone did not expect Peyton Manning to be this awesome. No one expected Peyton Manning to be this awesome. This quick.
There was one ESPN columnist that did. He predicted that they'd get the 1 seed and go to the Super Bowl and Peyton Manning would win the MVP.
Now that the Broncos have lost in the playoffs, they're basically one and done. That's what the Broncos are.
Yeah.
One and done. The Broncos, if they can't beat...
Tebow took the Broncos as far as Peyton Manning did.
But he won 2 games, not just one. He won one.
He won one against the Steelers, but he took them just as far as Peyton Manning did.
So, I guess that's what we think, America. Tell us what you think. Write us, leave us something in the comment section below.
No one's commented.
No, but people have told us stuff about it.
That was smooth, right?
So leave us a comment section below. Leave us a comment on the comment section below. Like, favorite, subscribe to us, do all that great stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.